Welcome Melanie Delorme, author of After the Flowers Die.
Growing up, I knew there were some titles that I really wanted to have in life. Teacher, wife, mom, and I never wavered. So I started my teaching career in 1997, the same year I got married, and 3 years later, I got to be mom when our first son, Garrett, was born. And it wasn't very long before we were your typical exhausted parents. So we did what all typical exhausted parents do. We had more kids. And our daughter Morgan was born in 2001, and then Justin in 2004. And as wild as our household was, life felt perfect. And in 2008, I earned a title that I really didn't want, a bereaved mom, when Garrett was accidentally shot and killed while hunting with his dad and some friends. For the next few months and years, I started to write things down. I wrote about my anger, and I wrote about acceptance. I wrote about bitterness and birthdays. I wrote about my friends who started to cross the street to avoid conversations with me. But then one day I wrote about hope. And it was that day that I realized that I needed to put all my words into a book. Because I wanted to make sure there was never another bereaved parent who felt hopeless or alone. And it is my sincerest hope that no one in this room ever has a reason to read my book.
Wow.
But if you know someone who does have a reason to read my book, please don't be that person who crosses the street because you don't know what to say. Please go to that person and say, I'm sorry that this has happened to you, and I don't know what to say.
Amen.
But she does.
Amen.
After the flowers die.